everybody, and welcome to Women Changing Our World. I am Kelly.
And I am Jamie. Welcome.
Happy Monday morning.
Happy Monday morning.
Jamie, I had a very interesting morning.
Already? It's only 10:15.
Yes.
I feel like I just got up.
Okay, so I'm parked outside the studio. Mm-hmm. We're in downtown Charlottesville, city I love. Waiting in my car because I was early.
Yeah,
because I'm always early, you're always late. So I'm sitting there, and this lady keeps she's definitely not there. I mean, she's definitely on drugs and probably drunk. I don't know what's happening, but she's definitely on drugs.
Okay.
And she keeps walking in and out of this building. So I'm very curious. She walks into the building, then she goes and sits in her car for a few minutes, then goes back into the building. I'm what's going on? She's stumbling across the road.
What kind of a building is it?
It's full of attorneys.
Interesting.
So she's I'm what is happening? Maybe she's waiting for her? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's walking across the street, not on the sidewalk, but walking across the street. All of a sudden, pants fall down to her knees.
They just fall down.
Full view. They just fell. Full view. She didn't give a you-know-what. Did not give a shit.
She just lost her pants?
No, she did not care. So she's struggling. She's trying to pull them up with one hand. Gets in the car. I'm do I call the police? What is happening?
What are you going to, and what do you say? Police officer, there's a woman, her pants are down.
Yes.
We need all
I don't know.
Police officers on site.
But it was very interesting. Come to find out, she is a lady of the night. Well, in this case, the morning.
Oh, lady.
I don't know what she was doing.
Do you think she was still out from last night?
I don't know.
How was she dressed? Was she dressed was it her leather pants that fell down?
No.
Or
it was it was yoga pants and a dirty t-shirt.
Oh,
it was
no.
Rough. It was rough. And I wonder during COVID what these ladies of the night do for business.
We should have her on the show and ask her. I wonder
that would be interesting. Hey,
how business
lady
is.
outside.
Yeah, excuse me. I know you're working hard, but how has life been with COVID? Was she wearing a mask?
No. Her pants fell down.
Maybe her mask fell off with her pants. Maybe she just lost it all.
I don't know.
Oh, and here's a question. And if the lady of the night has a mask, what would the mask look like? Would it be a Victoria's Secret?
I was just going to say something so inappropriate.
I was going to say that. Jerry and Kelly, it is 10 a.m. Have you been drinking?
Jerry, I just brought Jerry a case of beer. I lost this bet.
Cannot say that on this morning show. This is for families.
No families are watching us.
No families are watching.
No families
is anyone
are watching.
Even watching us?
Yeah, people are watching.
Kimberly, where are you?
Yeah,
is
Kimberly our number one top fan.
Yeah, where is Kimberly? Our dads are watching. You can't say that in front of your dad. Well, but lady of the night, I wonder what's happening with COVID. Because that is seems like a very...
Do you know what?
You can't be 6 feet apart because that would ruin your whole business, I would assume.
Yeah. I don't know. We should call somebody in Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's call and get one of those on.
An escort
I'm very
service?
curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was watching... Okay, I am obsessed with this new show. I have to tell you what it is. I'm looking it up right now.
Is it that one... everyone's talking about it on Facebook. What is the
It's
name?
on Netflix. It's... Well, now I have to pull it up. Okay, I'm going to tell you the good things I've been watching on Netflix, Jamie.
Okay.
For our viewers, in case you want to know.
Bridgerton.
Oh, no. Okay, I watched that.
You did? What is that? Is it good?
It's good. I like
my friend Jen has been talking about
No, it's really... if you like historical... shows.
What is it about? Is it a Queen thing?
Kind of, but it's a little tongue-in-cheek. Okay. But if you want something that's really funny, watch The Great. Oh, that's hysterical. It's very naughty, pretty raunchy. Oh. I loved it.
All right.
Okay. But now I'm obsessed with Bling Empire. Will you tag them, Jamie?
Bling
Empire.
What is that? Ooh, hi, Kimberly.
Oh, Kimberly's back. Top fan. Bling Empire, my new favorite show. I am obsessed. We're going to have to get somebody from the show on. It's a group of Asian Americans that live in LA. They're young. Well, some of them are young, some of them aren't. Okay. They are bazillionaires.
Okay.
Their grandfather was the emperor of, uber rich. And if they get bored, they just go and buy a Maserati for fun.
Oh, that's nice.
It's great. You have to watch it. If you like reality TV, watch it.
I think about if I was really rich and I had all that money, I would just order more Taco Bell. Think about all the tacos you could get with $1 million. You could have tacos forever for all of your friends.
Ever. Okay, but now the Powerball is up, I think, or Mega Millions is up to like $900 million.
So I should play.
I'm playing.
Is this all
Rory is obsessed with the lottery.
Really?
My youngest. She makes me buy a ticket every day. She wants to check the numbers.
Really?
And she was like, what are we going to do if we win? I was like, well, you never have to go to school ever again. Like,
yeah. What would you do? So, okay, here's a question. If you won the lotto, would you take the whole lump sum?
Mm-mm.
You would take it over...
I'd take it over the years.
Really?
Because have you never seen those documentaries or those shows of like where the lotto winners are now, and they're like dirt poor, like poorer than they were before they won the lottery?
Yes. How does that happen?
I don't know. How much would you get if you won $900 million? The government's obviously going to take what, half, Jerry?
Yeah,
you think?
I think half. Yep, 50%.
Yeah.
50%. So,
but I think it's less taxes if you get it over time. Okay, I can still live on
$450 million?
$450 million.
No, I could too.
Because you could just invest it.
I'll just take a little. If anyone wins, if you just give me a couple of million, I'm not complaining. Just a little bit.
No,
you won't even notice, right?
You need more than a couple million.
You need
more than a couple million.
I'm not greedy. I just want a couple. Just a little bit. Not enough to notice.
If you're going to give it to me, I mean, I'll gladly take $1 million, but like, $1 million is not going to last you long.
Do you think? I feel
you
like
can't even buy a yacht.
A long time. I don't even want a yacht. I just want more tacos.
Then who cares?
I literally don't want a yacht. I don't want a yacht.
You don't want a yacht?
No, I don't want to take care of it. I'd rather hire someone or go on their yacht.
No.
Yeah, I just want to go on someone's yacht. If you have a yacht that you would like to invite me on, I would love to lay on your on the bow.
Actually, I have a friend who has a yacht.
Yeah, I would love to go. I don't want to pay for your yacht, but I would love to sit on it.
Do you know what? If I won that amount of money, seriously, I would buy an island, build killer houses, have cooks, chefs, bartenders, and I would and have a private plane. I would never leave. And who cares if COVID comes back? It won't bother me. I'll be on my island.
I'd probably buy
doing a show on the beach.
I'd probably buy a big house. I'd buy like a tiny little house on an island somewhere. I wouldn't even buy I'd buy just like a tiny little house.
Why? What's the point of winning that much money? Go big or go home.
I want to keep
Spend it.
I want to keep it. I don't know. I would like a chef though, and a trainer. Ooh, and you know what I would like?
I don't want a trainer. Who cares? If you have that much money, who cares if you're fat?
That is true.
Like no one.
That is true. I would go Kardashian style, and when I wake up in the morning, I want to come downstairs and be like hair and makeup, and they would do my hair and makeup every day, so I'd go out looking gorgeous. I'd be like, screw it. I'm so rich, I can look at whatever I want. People are going to like me anyway.
I mean, that's true. I don't know. I would have a chef for sure. I would have someone to do my laundry.
That would be good.
Do you know my dining room table has like probably 12 loads of laundry on it?
I can't even deal with it. You know what? My laundry is so bad. I'm thinking about just throwing everything away. I can't get to the bottom of the pile, and I've completely given up.
I've run out of underwear. So guess what everyone says in my house? My daughters say, when in doubt, inside out. Just flip it inside out
anymore. I just won't even wear the underwear. I'm just so over.
You could be like the lady, the hooker.
I'm over the laundry. I don't want to do it. I've given up. I'm just going to throw it all away and start over.
Ooh, that's a good company. How about sustainable clothes that you throw out after one wear?
But I don't think that's sustainable. I think that's literally the total opposite of what they're trying to do.
No, it could be like disposable, it could disintegrate.
Like disposable, like in the hospital. You'd have like hospital panties.
Yes!
You should offer that lady of the night them. That would be good for her.
I don't know.
Then she doesn't have to worry about it.
No, but if you could get clothes that were comfortable and semi-attractive that you throw out after one wear, I'd do it.
I think that would be wasteful, though, don't you think? The whole point is that we use them over and over again. Some of them more than others.
Now, I got a robe for Christmas.
Yes.
Of course, I'm a mom. Yes. Every mom gets a robe.
Yes.
I now have no laundry, really, to do because I am just wearing my robe.
Just your robe. No, that's good. Yeah.
My husband's like, are you getting dressed today? I was like, I am dressed. He was like, you mean you've been in a robe for like 3 weeks? I was like, this is being dressed.
I can't deal with the laundry.
Okay.
So, are we ready here?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Okay, we can be. And then I want to go back to Netflix.
Okay. Oh, yeah. What else are you watching? Tell me.
Surviving death. Oh. It's like people who died in real life for like long periods of time and then came back.
Oh, like they were frozen?
No, like they had a heart attack and died.
And then came back?
Yeah, or this other lady on there, she was canoeing or whatever and fell down a waterfall and got stuck under the water for 30 minutes.
No way.
Yes, they brought her back to life. And she remembers, so it's like all their stories of like them and like what happened to them when they died. Like they can remember.
That is terrifying.
Okay, very cool. I like that.
I am watching The Office on Netflix. I am watching
everybody. No,
things.
I thought they took The Office off.
No, well now it's off. But the most streamed show.
Okay.
Of the year, The Office. I like to watch happy things. Those things make me nervous. I don't want to think about being in a canoe because I feel like the canoe is one of the most dangerous things. A canoe or a kayak, very dangerous. There's all kinds of people getting hurt in canoes and kayaks, which you don't think that they would be because it's just a tiny boat. But so many people
get drowned.
Hurt. Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I'm also watching. I just started The Night Stalker. Very scary, very gruesome documentary. So if you like gruesome, watch that. This one surprised me. I really liked it too. Lupin, Lupin.
What is that?
It's in French, but it's dubbed over in English. And the dubbing usually bothers me. For some reason, this didn't.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show.
Lupin.
So I would watch it. It's very like kind of mystery-y, crimey. I don't know. I liked it. So, and I'm going to make this a new segment. What I'm watching on Netflix to the show. Because I literally have watched everything.
I love it. Well, let's call my
her.
5th grade teacher.
Okay.
We are going to call her now Miss DAmico, who is now Miss DAmico Amore.
Ooh. I love it.
Yeah, because she's married.
Okay, I saw a picture of what you look like in 5th grade. It's ridiculous.
Hello, Jamie.
How are you? It's loading, so I can't see you yet.
Okay.
I am so excited to talk to you and get all of these stories on Jamie. I cannot imagine her as a 5th grader.
Kelly,
all the 5th grade dirt, huh?
Yeah. I want all of it.
Kelly probably has lots of questions for you. So I can't see you yet. Is your camera on?
Let me see. What's happening? See. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there she is.
Hi. Jamie, if I win that big giant lottery, you get tacos.
Oh my God, I love you. See, this is why you're my favorite. You've always been my favorite since day one. I love you so much.
I love you too. Listen. With that kind of money, and if I get the whole lump sum, and at my age, I would take the lump sum.
You're
yeah, you're young. You're young. You want it over years. I want the whole enchilada.
Oh, yeah.
But you get tacos the rest of your life.
I'm cheap. I'm not sharing any taco money.
So have you been playing?
No, you're not sharing.
Have you been playing the Lotto?
Of course, when it's this big, when it's almost $1 billion.
I should play then,
How could you not play? How could you not get it?
Okay, so this is my question for you about lottos. Okay, how many tickets do you buy? And do you do them online? Or are you actually going to the gas station to buy them?
You can do them online. I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know you could do them online.
Yes, you can do them online now. And ever since they started buying it online, more winners are coming from the online tickets versus the in-person, like paper tickets. FYI.
The variable with that is probably because it's just too easy. And maybe more people are buying them.
Ooh, I didn't think about
online.
That. I love it.
You know, that's simple. No, I actually go physically. I want the paper in my hand. So wait, when you get them online, you don't get a piece of paper?
No, it's like a virtual ticket. Like an email with your ticket.
Kelly is telling me all of these things that I never knew. I don't. Wow. I have played Lotto probably 3 times in my entire life.
Now you better play.
Ever. But I'm going to play.
Okay.
Well, you're going to win now, Jamie, only because all you want are tacos.
That's it.
So.
I'm very simple. I don't want anything big. Yeah. I just want a couple, just like a couple of million. I don't even want, I'll even share it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take the taco.
Yeah, just a little. I don't even want the whole thing.
Okay.
So tell everyone who you are, how we know each other, and then I will tell everyone why you are so awesome.
Okay. I think you're awesome. Let me tell you, I think you're the woman changing the world.
You are so sweet.
My name is Joanne Amore. I was Joanne DAmico.
Yes.
I'm Joanne Amore. And I was Jamie's 5th grade teacher.
Yes, you were.
And I saw that yearbook pic, 1993.
Did you see that picture?
Those are some bangs, Jamie.
You were so gorgeous, though. Like, when I'm looking back, I was like, you are such a beautiful woman now. But when I was looking back, I was like, what a gorgeous. She was gorgeous. Judah, do you have that picture that you can put up of Miss DAmico? You were really gorgeous.
She's still gorgeous.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you. That's what, you know what? Remember when we talked about Bad Boy James?
Yes.
And when Bad Boy James found me on
Who's
Facebook.
Bad Boy James?
And someone in
we
the
had
class.
a little kid in our class. His name was James Correa. So for those of you
I
watching,
don't know if you could say the whole
we say anything we want.
Yeah, James Correa. He was in our class.
But I might say something that's not so nice. So when he found me on Facebook, and he said to me, Miss DAmico, and he's still calling me Miss DAmico, Miss DAmico, I want you to know something. You were my first crush. I had such a crush on you. And now I became a male stripper, and I can rock your world.
Oh my God! Stop it.
Yes, please. Does he have an Instagram or Facebook that we can look up?
I love it.
And I said, rock my world. I said, I'm a mature woman. He said, I don't care.
I love that so much.
He's sending you stripograms.
Yeah, we had the
Facebook.
best school growing up.
Stripogram.
So we went to school. I grew up in New York City. So our school was in Queens. And we went to PS 113. That was, everyone was zoned for your school.
Okay.
And PS 113, like from what I can remember, like everyone was such a close group of kids. And it was so diverse. Like we had so many different, it was so diverse and so wonderful. And everyone was so close. So you would walk down the halls and you knew the other teachers in the grade, and you would see the principal, and the principal would stop you, and he was like, Jamie, how's the blah, blah, blah? And I was like, the principal. But wasn't it such a wonderful school? I mean, how was it for you as a teacher? You probably remember it. You were probably like, the staff was the worst.
No. Well, for me, it was work. I worked. It was a job. I wanted my class to love to learn. That was my goal from the first day. And in the beginning, I was always a little strict in the beginning of the year because to me, without discipline, there is no learning.
Right.
Because you can't have the class saying, I'll do what I want. I'm not listening to her. So I know I came off very strict in the beginning, but then when I could loosen up, I think we had a lot of fun.
Yes.
And all I really wanted, I wanted everyone to laugh. I wanted it to be happy. I don't know if you remember, I always chose books that were comedies. We would read comedies, and there was a lot of laughing going on, a lot of artwork, and we had a lot of...
I wish you were my fifth grade teacher.
You're sweet. I wanted people to like to learn. I like to learn. I'm still learning.
Yeah. It was a great class.
What is the worst kid besides Jamie that you ever had in a class?
Besides Jamie. The worst?
Very worst.
Well, the worst children were always the violent ones.
Oh.
It happens.
Yeah.
That's sad, because I bet they're not choosing to be that way.
Right. I remember one year a boy got up from his seat. I was in the middle of teaching for no apparent reason. He got up, he walked across the room and slapped another boy across the face.
What?
And I was appalled. And when I saw his mother at the end of the day, and I was angry, and I told the mother turned to the boy and said, "Did someone make you angry?"
Oh, God, those parents.
And he did this. Mm-hmm. And she turned to me, very, very stern with me, and she said, "Well, someone made him angry."
Oh my God.
Okay, did you have Jamie's husband, Ryan, ever in your class? Because I bet, knowing Ryan, he was a troublemaker.
I don't think she had him because he went to 113, but only for a couple of years, and then they moved to Brooklyn. So I don't think he would have.
I was like, he would be a troublemaker.
What's his last name?
Ryan Hayes. I think
Ryan Hayes.
Yeah, because we're 4 years apart. So he would have been earlier.
Well, I started in 113, I think 1988.
You might have overlapped. You would have probably remembered him.
You would have remembered him.
You would have remembered
Oh, yeah?
him. He probably left shortly after. They were like, we can't take it anymore. My old principal. So we had this old principal. His name was Mr. Gewurtz. Remember Mr. Gewurtz?
Well, I didn't work with Mr. Gewurtz. But I was told that I missed a lot of fun.
Mr. Gewurtz was amazing.
Working with Gewurtz.
He was our principal, and he knew all of the kids. So he knew, and I was definitely like, I remember like being like, Hi, Mr. Schwartz. Like, hi. Like, I was always kind of, and he was really great. And then when he retired, we got Mr. Pranzo. Mr. Pranzo was a very tall man. And I remember being a little, like a second grader and a third grader and being like, this man is gigantic. I had never seen a man that tall.
I think he was about 6'4". Oh, I think he was about 6'4".
He was huge, like a string bean. Judah, do you have that picture?
Yes.
He was
Judah showed it.
He was like a tall string bean, and he was very scary.
Yeah.
And one of our friends, one of my friends, I don't know if it's Lauren or Jen, someone said that he looked like, remember, have you seen Ratatouille?
Yes.
And remember the chef on Ratatouille? That's exactly what Mr. Pranzo looked like.
Oh, okay. Now,
I thought you were going to say he looked like the rat.
It was like a cross between the rat and then the mean chef.
Between the rat and
the mean chef.
I hope he's not watching.
I hope he's not. No, but I mean, I'm sure.
I'm from heaven. If he's watching, it's
well,
from
then
heaven.
he's watching.
And no offense to his family. I'm sure he was a lovely man.
Or from hell. Or from hell. I'm not sure. He's watching from hell.
Yes.
How you doing down there?
Oh my God, I can't even.
Okay, but you're retired.
Is it hot? Is it hot?
Well, poor man. I mean, at least he doesn't have COVID.
That's right.
Okay, so now you're retired teacher,
She's
right?
Retired.
Yes. What is your take on COVID and teaching? Like kids being virtual, being in the classroom. How would you feel if you were back at work?
Okay, well, let me tell you what the positive of children in school in COVID. The positive is that many parents now appreciate what teachers do.
Right. Yes.
That is true.
That will wear off as soon as everyone's back in school.
Maybe.
That will stop. But right now, there's a great appreciation for teachers, and I'm happy about that. It's probably very difficult. It's definitely, it's like being homeschooled, and there's so much that a child misses being homeschooled. Like Jamie, you talk about the camaraderie you have, and you still know these people, these other children that you grew up with.
Right.
And so children that are home because of this pandemic, they don't have that socialization.
Right.
And part of that socialization also teaches you how to be a person in society, how to get along with other people. Without school, they don't have that. And as a teacher, I know from other teachers that are working online, some find it easy and some find it very difficult. Some find it difficult because it's hard to put on a 4-hour show for some people. And that's what they're doing. They're putting on a 4-hour show straight through. Not easy to do. And it would be hard because there's always a mother listening in the background. And so some teachers have said all of a sudden the mother would come on the camera and say, What do you mean? No, you didn't explain it. And start to argue.
The worst.
With the teacher on camera.
Moms.
You parents are the worst.
Moms.
No, and parents coming on and being like, you didn't do that right. Because I've seen that. They're like, you didn't do that right. Or,
You've seen that. You've seen that.
Or doing it for them. They're like doing the school for the kids while the kid sits there.
Right.
No, it's not good. It's not good. That's terrible. A lot of children need a break from their parents, too.
Right.
They need a break to get out of the house and a break from their parents. And you know what? An old-time teacher told me once, classroom setting, and you get to love those children when you get to know them. And those children, if you're a good teacher, get to love you. If you did your job, there's a mutual love and understanding going on. And you know what the children learn? That in June, it's over. Your relationship has ended.
That's sad.
It's over. It's not really sad. It's a good thing to learn. It's a good lesson because there are people that will come in and out of your life. And children at home now aren't getting that lesson. That there are people that are going to come in and out of their life. They've just got their parents or their brothers and their sisters. They're trapped. The poor kids. I feel badly for them.
Listen, I'm trapped. Feel bad for me. I'm trapped in a house with these children.
Yes, the mothers are trapped too. I know. That's the teachers are appreciating. My phone. I thought we took it off the hook. But the teachers are being appreciated because the mother feels like, oh God, let me get away from the kids already.
Yes.
Oh, go to school.
Please
And
go to
I
school.
remember one of my earliest memories is, so in schools, obviously, we have water fountains. Right?
Right.
And one of our favorite things was to put our mouth on the entire water fountain.
Ugh.
We all did it all day long.
No.
All day long, mouths on the water fountains. And you would we would go into the hallway. Could you imagine now?
Everyone would die of COVID, Jamie.
But as a kid,
Right.
you're touching everything. You're into you're
Oh,
a
yeah,
little kid.
yeah.
You're in the lunchroom. You're
Sharing. You're trading Dunkaroos for fruit roll-ups.
Yeah. You have your cubbies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but then I understand.
Kids are disgusting.
Oh, gosh. Jamie was probably the grossest.
I definitely put my mouth on the water fountain.
She was one of the best.
See?
You were one of the best students. You were one of the best students,
Thank
really.
you, Miss DAmico.
So remember.
See?
And you are an artist. You were always an artist.
Do you remember that?
I'm going to tell you specifically how I remember that.
I can't wait.
When you were in 4th grade, you had Mrs. Malone.
Yes.
A great teacher. Oh my goodness, she was so creative.
Remember
It was
her school
fantastic.
plays? Mrs. Malozzi was
Fantastic.
over the top.
She was really, she was so creative. I really admired her for that. But what she also did creatively were her crazy, wild bulletin boards. Her bulletin boards, when she would change that bulletin board, you would pass by and people were mesmerized. So it was 5th grade. You're in my class, 5th grade, and we're walking down the hall, and she had changed the bulletin board, and we're all looking at it, and you yelled out, "Hey, that's mine!" She took some of your artwork and put it on her bulletin board from the previous year.
And I yelled that out. Oh my God.
So then I told her, I said, Mary Ann, I said, did you know you put Jamie Schwartz's artwork on your bulletin board? She said, show which one? And I showed, she went, and she took it down because you really, that's a faux pas. You're not supposed to put from another class, another student, another year on your bulletin board. She took it down. But that's the kind of artist you were.
Oh, thank you.
That she saved us. I wish I had saved some of your things.
Oh my God.
Jamie will draw you anything.
Imagine.
Thank you. Yeah, I remember one of my favorite things to do was
Jamie can draw anything.
years
yes.
ago
And paint.
we used to do book reports. And when you did a book report, part of your book report was to design the cover.
Oh, yeah, we had to do that.
So you had to do the cover. That was my favorite part. I read through the book so quickly, and I wrote out my thing, and I was like, now I can do the cover, because I was so excited to do artwork on the cover. And all of my friends, all of my friends, like Rachel, Erica, a bunch of my friends were a year older, and I used to do all their book report covers. When they had Miss Repic and all these teachers, I would turn in all their book report, and they were like, we got an A. And I was like,
you're welcome.
book record. I should have charged them. I should have been more of an entrepreneur, like $1.50 per book cover.
I would say that.
Right.
I'll trade you the book cover for math homework.
That's right. Or tacos.
Yeah, for a taco.
That's right.
Taco. Yeah.
I loved
Jamie's
elementary
cheap.
school. I loved elementary school so much. That was like my.
I'm glad. That's wonderful.
Once I got into like all of you, like I remember you so well. I remember like that classroom. I remember the setup. I remember writing on the board, which was my favorite. Like if Miss DAmico said, "Does anyone want to write this on the board?"
You.
It's me.
Was it the old blackboard?
Yes.
It was the old blackboard, the old slate. 1924. That school was built in 1924. Those were the original blackboards. They covered them all.
Really? With what?
Oh, those stupid green boards.
Oh, yeah. No, we had blackboards. And remember, this was how old the school was. We used to have to go downstairs and clean the erasers.
Oh, like hit them together? I was just going to ask you that.
Remember that? Go clap the erasers.
And you would walk downstairs. So our building was 3 floors. And the eraser room was all the way downstairs in a very quiet corner of the school. And when no one, it was like by the lunchroom, but when no one was down there,
It was like scared.
Yeah, you would walk and you would like clean it and you would like run back through the hallway. Yeah.
Oh, you're so. So what are you doing now that you're retired?
Well, I started, when I retired, I knew I needed a hobby. I knew I needed to keep learning. So I started playing golf, and I'm terrible. So I quit that. I mean, I still go out now and then. I live on a golf course.
You have to.
I still go out. You have to. And most of the time, I'm just in the
Drinking.
cart with my husband. He's a golfer. So most of the time, I'm in the cart with him, and I'm just enjoying look at that bird. And in the beginning, he would say to me, "You're here to golf, not to sightsee for birds. And it goes, oh, let me smell that flower. Oh, stop the car. I want to see that flower. And so the sport wasn't for me. To be on the golf course, yes, that was beautiful. And I still do that. Then I always wanted to play piano, and I started taking some piano lessons.
Oh, starting piano. I love that.
And I think if I had continued, I probably would be okay because I was learning. But you know what? I felt I can't just sit here like this. I almost felt like I was wasting time. Just sit here like this, this is so boring just to sit here. So then I started studying Spanish about 4.5, 5 years ago. That's become my hobby, studying Spanish, and I've grown with it where I Skype with friends in Spain 3 days a week.
And you can speak. You're like speaking and doing the thing.
Sí, claro que sí.
Look at you! I'm so
It's
proud
never
of
too
you.
late to learn something new, Jamie.
You have to keep learning. Well, you're an artist, Jamie, so you'll keep perfecting your craft. And Pikasso, Swig, what a beautiful idea.
Oh, thank you.
Having a craft center for children. I love that.
Thank you. Well, you helped. You were like, you were one of the people that kept pushing me and all my talents as I went through elementary school. Really.
If I had even a minuscule part of that, I'm going to heaven.
You are.
You will not be with the principal down under.
With Mr. Franzo. No, you did. You pushed me. You were always just like on my team, in my corner, pushing me to do these things. That's why I loved elementary school so much. It was like really like where I remember just being able to do all of the things that I loved and like making mistakes and just flourishing in that environment. You were definitely one of the best teachers I've ever had. And I remembered you.
Jamie,
imagine to this day.
I
remember you. I remember the exact way that classroom was set up. I remember how your desk was.
That old time classroom.
I remember everything.
That old time. Everything was wood, that dark wood in that classroom, the blackboard. That was an old.
And I have a funny story about Miss DAmico. Miss DAmico.
No, okay, then tell the period story.
So Miss DAmico was infamous. So our windows at the school used to open.
Right.
So now school windows.
No, you can't open
them. So our windows, we had these old windows, and they would open. And bees would come into the classroom, and everyone would be like screaming. And Miss DAmico,
all the girls would be
Miss DAmico would go to the window, and she would pick up the bee. And she'd
say, calm down.
She would hold the bees. She was like the magic beekeeper.
Like the bee whisperer?
Yep. No bees. She never got bit. And she would hold them and
they sting, not bite, but same thing.
Bite, sting. You know what I mean.
Stung. I love bees. And to this day, I can still pick up a bee.
See?
Look at the bees. Put the bee back on the flower. And one of my bucket list items was to spend one day with a beekeeper.
Oh, I was going to say, you've already learned Spanish. Why don't you learn to be a beekeeper?
Because I live in a gated community and they look down upon keeping hives.
Screw them.
I would totally buy your honey. If you start making honey, I am all over
You can put it on your tacos.
I would love it. I don't think I'm allowed. This is an association. There are a lot of things. You're not even allowed to put your garbage out before a certain time. Imagine bees. They would really frown upon that. So I got in touch with a couple of beekeepers, and I said, I want to work with you one day for free. I'll wash pots. I'll do anything. It's part of my bucket list. I love bees. They're so worried about a lawsuit. Oh. They're so worried. What if you get stung? I said, I've never been stung. I said, no, I'll wear one of those white things.
We'll sign a waiver.
Yeah.
And so no, I can't. So I was invited to go to a beekeeping association meeting. I said, come to the meeting. And so they're like Friday nights, 8:00 at night. It's like, oh God. So I don't want to work. I want to spend one day.
Right. You're just like, I want to do the bees.
Thank you.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get our entire 5th grade class to write you a recommendation to go for this one day because all of us will vouch that you will not be stung. There's no way.
Listen, if there's anybody watching that is a beekeeper or knows a beekeeper in Florida, please reach out to us and we will get you in touch.
This might be the answer to a dream.
It might be. Listen, we will contact every beekeeper. This is what we'll do, Jamie. Jamie, we will find someone who does bees in Florida, a woman, have them on our show, and in return for coming on our show, they need to allow her to come and do the bees.
Oh, I would love that so much.
Okay, do you know how many comments you're getting?
Yeah, Ms. DAmico, so many people are watching you. Dwayne, remember Dwayne Scott? Sweet Dwayne.
Yes, I remember Dwayne.
Remember Megan? Yes. So Megan used to be Megan Healy.
Oh, hello, Megan. Yes.
All of them are married now. Everyone is married with kids.
Okay, someone's saying lipstick on the mug.
Yeah, Dwayne remembers you used to have lipstick on your mug. Coffee smell all day. There you go.
Some
Dwayne,
things never change.
Yes.
Some things never change.
Everyone remembers you. We were all talking about you on Facebook.
Lipstick. That's what he remembers. You see, it's so funny. Yeah. People, I taught my heart out. And what does somebody remember? Lipstick on a mug. I worked like a dog. I came home with my tongue hanging out.
And it's lipstick on the mug.
We had the best class. Remember, we had all these kids. Deshaun. We had these amazing, remember Chris Malley? He was a bad boy. Do you remember Chris?
He wasn't in my 5th grade class.
No, I don't remember.
I had him in 2nd grade.
He was bad. Chris Malley.
It was he had a very sad situation.
Oh, but he was so sweet. I actually seen him as an adult. When I used to go home and visit to New York, I actually used to run him. Yes, doing great. Everyone is really everyone from 113 is doing good.
He's not in incarcerated.
I was going to say he's not in jail.
No, he's good. Everyone's doing good.
Okay, well, the floor is yours. What would you like to say to all of our viewers and listeners? Leave us on a positive note.
Okay, well, first of all, I have to apologize to Lauren for something. Lauren Hartnett.
Yeah.
Because she mentioned that I was a little gruff when James Correa broke her heart, and I said, "You'll survive." And I'm so sorry, Lauren, because right now you could have been Mr. and Mrs. Stripper, and I denied her of that opportunity. What a life she might have had, stripping with James. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, Lauren. That was a terrible mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to look a picture up of him after we get off with you, and I will tell you if it was a mistake.
Well, I'm so happy to see some of my students become so successful, like Jamie, like you, Jamie. You're beautiful. You're always beautiful. You're a great student. Now I see you are flourishing as a success with your Pikasso Swig business, which I think is phenomenal. A great business in, where is it? Virginia.
Yes.
In Virginia. And I love to see that my students have children. Those are my grandstudents.
That's right. Yes.
I have grandstudents. I started a little YouTube channel, and it really was for my grandstudents. I was teaching cursive handwriting on my little YouTube. Rhyming timing. I called it rhyming timing.
Well, we're going to look that up.
Because I started with rhyming the times tables, which no one cares about anymore. And no one cares about cursive handwriting either. So I guess I was a little passé. But maybe someday if I'm gone in heaven, cursive handwriting will make a comeback and people will watch me. I don't know.
We're going to watch you. We'll watch you on YouTube.
You'll watch me. How old are your children? How old?
Sorry. That was my fault.
Oh. So I have a 7-year-old who would love that.
A 7-year-old should start learning cursive, yes. Because, I realize if you don't know, if you can't write cursive, you know that they can't read cursive.
Right.
And, I mean, how are they even going to be a post person, a mail person? How could you, if you can't read an envelope written by an old timer?
That's true. That is very true. I didn't think about the mailman.
People do not send mail anymore.
Yeah.
I do. See, I'm
You're going to probably get your Lotto winnings in the mail, so you better make sure you know cursive, Kelly. You tell her, Miss DAmico.
You're going to get your taco certificate in the mail.
That's right. I can read and write cursive, and I know I will have my tacos.
Yay! That's right. Well, I want to thank all my students for remembering me positively. That's a good thing.
Of course.
Even if it's just lipstick on a mug or a bulletin board or what the room looked like, something, or that Michael Centrone wrote, I remember her. She was funny as hell. That's nice. I like that.
Well, we all remember you. We loved you so much, and I you really did change my life when I was in, all those grades that I had
so
you,
much.
and I loved you so much, and I remember you to this day, and I think about you all the time, and I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited you're doing well. You look beautiful. Retirement is great. The world is good.
Retirement is great. Yes. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. And you are a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And I wish you much success and love and health and prosperity.
You too. I love you so much. So we will keep in touch. And
nice meeting you, other person.
There you go. Nice meeting you.
Yes, so nice to meet you. If Jamie is ever unable to do the show, I will be Skyping you in as my co-host because.
I would love that. Okay, all right. If Jamie wins, if Jamie's home eating a lifetime of tacos,
that's right.
I'm your
you get the show. We'll Skype you right in.
If Jamie's ever sick, I'm calling you to be my sidekick.
I love it so much. Anytime. I love you. It was so good to see you. Bye.
Besos, abrazos, achuchon, mijita.
Ciao.
Shut up. She was the best.
The cutest.
Comments are good. This woman is hilarious. OMG. What a teacher to have. So, you are getting shout outs from people who you don't even know. Do you know what? Okay, I should have said this, but I didn't. But now I'm going to have to message her. She should do a segment on our show of we should give her 5 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She'll send us a video. We'll play it on our show of what's going on in her world this week.
She'd be great.
That would be
so funny.
Hysterical.
And she was so good. When she was young, and I remember she wasn't married at the time when she was my teacher. And she was just this beautiful, she was so vibrant, just like now. You can see her, you can imagine her in a classroom. She was over the top and vibrant and so nice and just so she was a great, great teacher.
She might have to become a staple on the show.
She was awesome.
Right? I think she might need to be one.
She was wonderful.
So
I loved her so much.
I know.
Thank you, Miss DAmico.
Yes, thank you, Miss DAmico. We're going to be
Amore.
reaching out.
She's not Miss DAmico. I still remember her as Miss DAmico. In my mind, she's
no, she's hysterical. Jamie, we'll talk after the show. We got to get her in as a stable. But I say stable. She's definitely not stable. We're not stable either. So it's a good fit. No, but I loved it. She was great.
Should we have some women in the news? We should talk women in the news.
Okay.
So
what do you got?
Kelly's I don't have anything. I have nothing.
I was prepared to talk Netflix.
A big event happening on Wednesday that we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about. So Wednesday is the inauguration.
Oh yes. Okay, but have you seen all the prep and stuff that they've done?
It's crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening.
What is going on is very, very sad. But also, a first woman vice president of the United States, an African-American woman is the vice president.
I think she's going to be good.
Incredible. It is
I think it's
changing history. We are a part of history. And I think it's incredible. I think that it's crazy what's happening for the inauguration. Instead of it being this celebration of everything and we're inaugurating a president.
Okay, but also this is not about women, but it is about this topic, so I'm not going too far down a rabbit hole. They're saying Trump is going to pardon himself.
I know.
And now there's this big debate if he can do that or not.
Can he do that?
I mean, essentially, if he had to pardon himself, then he would have to say what he's pardoning himself for.
So he's admitting to...
I don't know what he's admitting to.
Right. Interesting. That is very interesting.
I think he's going to pardon him. I think he's trying to pardon himself for all of his Twitter inciting the riot.
But he hasn't admitted to even inciting a riot.
I know. So I don't know how that's going to play out.
I was going to show some TikTok videos today. I didn't. But they are so funny. If you guys are on TikTok and you want to kill about 6 hours of your day, let me tell you, TikTok is the best.
Right? But my kids started this TikTok account. They play this game together called Toca Boca World. So they do these tutorial videos.
Yeah.
First of all, it cost me $50 because they keep buying things on the game. So that's stuff. A thing. Mm-hmm. They have over 1,000 views of them playing a game. Who is sitting there watching other people play a game? I mean, listen, I'm a Super Mario Brothers fan.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go home and I'm going to start a channel where all I do is play Super Mario Brothers every level and see how many views I get.
Stress me out so much watching someone else play. Because remember when you had to take turns and you had to give your friend the controller and you'd be like, no, go down the pipe.
Yes.
No, jump.
But so the way I used to play, and I still have it, I have an old school Nintendo. I wonder, hey, Judah, if I brought in my old school Nintendo, could we hook it up to one of these screens and Jamie and I could play battle?
I'm really good at Mario.
No, I am better.
I'm good. Are you talking about like Mario the first one, or are you talking about the one where like the princess floated?
No, I have that one too.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about like Super Mario. Yeah,
like go down the pipe into the water world.
Yes.
And
And the big fish try to eat you.
Yeah.
Okay, but my favorite Mario.
Wait, did you say yes?
No, I don't think we can make that happen.
It's a no. I knew it was going to be a hard no. I couldn't even believe you looked that way.
As long as that TV has a USB port, we can do it. I don't think Judah will like it.
All right.
But I try it.
I like it.
No, I like the one where you put on the raccoon suit.
Oh, I like that one too.
And you could fly and go.
Oh, yeah, that is Mario. Right? The raccoon suit was so cute.
Okay, now for the rest of my day, I'm going to be going home and I'm going to play Mario.
The raccoon suit was so cute.
I know. Okay, what else do you have for the news?
So Mexican pizza is no longer a staple at Taco Bell. Gone.
Back to tacos.
Gone.
Full
Mexican
loop, Jamie. Full loop.
Yep. No more Mexican pizza at Taco Bell. They have discontinued that. The Mexican pizza was delicious. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. It gives me the poop, so I don't eat
Really?
There. Yeah.
So. I don't know what kind of meat it is. It seems really weird. It cannot be beef. I don't know what that meat is.
I think it's like parts. Like
beef parts.
Beef parts.
I feel like they should really call it what it is. It's like, do you want beef parts mixed with turkey and cheese? You're like, no. Would you hi, can I take your order? I'll take the ground up meat parts covered in cheese on a taco shell.
There is a very famous place. I won't say it because I don't want them to like yell. I don't want to get in trouble, right?
Okay.
But they have delicious chicken lettuce wraps.
Okay.
I happen to know what is in that chicken because I've seen it.
It is not chicken.
It's
lettuce?
chicken. But you know the parts like if you're ordering a chicken breast, the parts that they cut off so it like looks lovely and nice.
My college
they
roommate
ground up the parts that they can't serve on the breast. They ground it up and put it into their chicken lettuce wraps.
Oh,
so maybe think twice about ordering those.
My college roommate used to call them the unquestionables.
The questionables, you mean?
Questionables, yes.
Yeah.
And so everything discarded goes into that. Yeah, no, I think that it's like when you pull up, it's like, would you like the number 1 mechanically separated chicken or the number 2 beef parts?
What does mechanically separated chicken? What does that mean? A machine separates the chicken?
I don't know what mechanically separated chicken means. And wouldn't all chicken be manufactured like separated?
I don't know that. I don't have a clue. Listen, I don't even like to drive behind the truck with all the chickens in it with all the feathers. I'm like, all I hear is like a doomsday song, like dun dun.
Isn't it funny that like when you drive behind a truck filled with something, whether it's like bread or whatever it is,
right?
Every time you drive behind it, you're like, if this opens,
oh yes, I do that.
Everyone, you're like, if this opens and all the bread falls on me, is that like would I go right? Like you always think that truck is gonna open.
No, okay. Did you ever watch? What's that one? Where it's scary and all these kids die, but they're driving behind a log truck.
Oh, that's terrible.
And what movie is that?
I don't know, but that's logs or the most terrifying.
Destination. I don't. Final Destination?
Oh, logs.
Thank you, Judah. So the log comes out and then it goes through the person's window and impales them through. Like ever since that movie, I will tell you, I have never driven behind a log truck because every time I see one, I'm like, I think of the movie. I'm like, if that falls off, I will be impaled and die.
I like it. Kelly goes all dark. I'm like, if the bread truck falls and all the white bread falls on my car, would it be squishy and I could ride over it? Like, would I go left or right? And Kelly's like, you'll get impaled. I was just thinking the English muffins would fall out. Sorry. Didn't realize we were going down that route.
I mean, if a beer truck opened up, or a wine truck, I would pull over to the side and start picking it up.
You remember a couple of months ago we reported on that story.
That wine!
The silos were just emptying, and I would just go underneath.
Yeah, I know.
So Mexican pizza's gone.
Okay.
What else is in the news? Oh, here's a very scary thing in the news. There's a new product that women are using for diet pills. It is called...
Sounds bad.
Apetamin or And it is
we don't
being
want.
produced by a pharmaceutical company in India called TIL Healthcare. And it's marketed as an appetite stimulant. It has not been approved by the FDA, and it is...
Why? Okay.
It has...
So don't take it.
Yep, sedatives, antihistamine in it, so apetamin. So, a lot of people, like especially young people, are in that world where they're thinking about their body image. And, all of these products for appetite stimulants and all these things are sold everywhere. The number one place, guess where the number one place this product is being sold?
CVS.
Instagram. There are more and more.
Are people dying or getting sick or what is it?
People are getting very sick and dying from these things.
Do you want to know something crazy? In high school, these two girls went to Mexico, like on spring break, got diet pills, came back, were taking them, and this one girl was like losing so much weight, but then she got like really sick.
Yeah.
Guess what was in the pill?
Oh no, what?
Tapeworms.
Oh my
God.
God.
So by the time they figured out, like she had this tapeworm like living in her stomach for months and months and months.
Oh no.
And she had to have surgery. It was ginormous.
Oh no.
And then she was known as the tapeworm girl.
Yes, guys,
like,
you
don't
gotta
do that.
Pay attention and stay
Don't
away from
eat
these
the
products.
tapeworms.
I mean, it's how it's marketed. These are all marketed to women, right? It's a women's issue. Like they feel like they're playing into women who want these perfect bodies and these perfect images. It's never going to happen, and they're selling these diet pills that are very, very bad for you. So be careful. These are the FDA actually issued a warning.
Also, take a look at your ice cream. There was a new report that ice cream from China has coronavirus in it.
How could you? No.
Yes.
Come on.
I'm looking at, yes, I
China,
promise.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I saw it too.
Thank you, Judah. Judah saw it too.
How could ice cream have coronavirus in it?
That is the question.
That would mean that
China,
it would have to be somehow added
cream,
into the ice cream.
COVID.
Judah, is that how it gets? How would it get in it? Like it's not from it being touched or made.
You'd have to call China.
And
do you have their number?
Ice cream in northeastern China tested positive for COVID-19. Okay, but then the question is, did then the ice cream get shipped overseas? How did they figure out people were getting COVID from ice cream? I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm hearing from it.
No, it says 3 samples of ice cream from a Chinese company tested positive for COVID-19, and thousands of boxes of the dessert have been confiscated as a result.
Oh my! What brand of ice cream does it say?
I
hope it's not like...
I don't know. I mean, I don't think we import ice cream from China, do we?
I don't. Apparently we do. I don't know. Lots of companies, though I know, are made here in the U.S., so I don't know. But I've never heard of a product containing COVID.
It was shipped to New Zealand and Ukraine, but that I can't read the whole thing.
I don't like it, China. I don't like it one bit. China.
The virus was able to survive in the ice cream due to the cold temperature and was likely transferred from a person who had the disease.
Oh, China and your Corona cream. Stop it right now. I don't want your chocolate chips and I do not want your Corona. Enough, China. I'm so done with them. Corona cream out. Hashtag no Corona cream. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I'm excited for the vaccine. My parents are on the list, and our company is on the list.
Yeah, but now they're saying, what about the second dose? They're saying there's not enough second dose of it.
I didn't see that.
Oh, they're saying there's not enough of the second dose.
Well, if you don't get the second dose in time, then don't you have to technically restart?
Right. That is the problem.
Is that true?
That is true. I'm going to hold up my yearbook for you, and I'm going to show you my picture.
They showed it on the thing.
Judah, did you show my picture?
Oh, hey, we only have 5 minutes left. First of all, those bangs were amazing. I love them so much.
Right?
Yes,
did you like it?
Very 80s.
My mom did these for me.
Of course, I love them.
Yes.
Let's get to Pets of the Week, because then we got to wrap up.
Okay, let me get
Judah, do you have the Pets of the Week first?
Hold on. I really think that this segment should have a jingle. Pets of the Week.
We've already discussed that, Jamie.
Pets of the Week.
No.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
No.
Who's
Judah,
the
do you vote no?
Pet of the Week?
Jerry votes no for sure.
Pet of the Week. All right, let's start with the doggy, Mole. Mole? I hope it's not
Mole.
I hope it's not
Mole.
I think it's mole. It can't be mole. So I hope it's mole.
I hope it's small.
I hope it's Mole. A 3-year-old dog, Mole. Let's see. Mole is a modern woman. She's a very modern woman. She is not a woman of the night, like we discussed earlier in the show. She is a modern woman, curious and sweet, who loves morning snuggles with her people and afternoon snoozing. She's 99% potty trained and is learning to sit and look. She's
cute.
She sleeps in a crate as well, which is where she is also fed. She adores people and wants to say hi to everyone, which also could be kind of like the woman of the night. I mean, it seems like a lot. Like
she likes to snuggle.
She's 99% potty trained. We don't really know. She could sleep in a crate. I don't know.
She doesn't. That's mean.
Mole.
Women of the night are people too, Jamie.
Mole. And if you guys want to check out any of these animals, you can visit caspca.org. That is our local animal shelter. They are amazing.
She's cute.
And then she is so cute. Mole. I love her eyes and all of her spots.
Yeah. What's next?
And then the next one is a cat, Lisbeth. Hi, my name is Lisbeth, and I am a big love bug. I love to be a pet and give headbutts and climb on your lap. I have a big purr and a soft tabby fur. I'm a bit shy at first, but once I feel safe, I will be very content in good company.
Oh.
Lisbeth, so cute.
So cute.
Check out these animals. If you are looking for a companion, CASPA has so many amazing animals.
Yeah, they're great.
caspca.org. And let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Special thank you to our sponsors,
Yes.
Panera Bread.
Yes, and we have a new teriyaki chicken bowl. It's delish.
Yum.
Shuck it.
Yum. You guys are coming out with a lot of new stuff.
I
First
know
was
it.
the pizzas. Now
Pizza's
it's this.
delish.
And the teriyaki bowl.
I'm going to bring that. Maybe I'll bring that in next time.
What is that? Is there rice on the bottom?
Yeah.
I love it. Colonial Auto Center. So I got a chance to drive the new 2021 Toyota Highlander Hybrid this week. And let me tell you, that car is awesome. It has a heads-up display, which shows like how fast you're going in your windshield.
I love that.
So that is beautiful. So if you are in the market for a Toyota or a Honda, a Dodge, they have all the products.
I need the new VW bus. When is that coming
You
out?
have to reach out to Liza. You guys.
It's not even out yet.
Colonial Auto Center for new cars, used cars, service and sales, and Pikasso Swig, of course. So Pikasso Swig Craft Bar. We have all kinds. We have new crafts coming out for Valentine's Day.
Love it.
We're working on Valentine's Day already. So check
By
that
appointment.
out.
Please
By
make an
appointment
appointment.
only. Yeah, come in, make an appointment. Check out some crafts. We're doing curbside to go delivery at PicassoSwig.com.
Love it. Who do we have on next week? Jamie.
Who is on next week?
I think we have a.
Who's on next week?
Don't we have I think we have a Air Force pilot.
Oh yeah, it's the 25th. I can't believe it's the 25th.
Yeah, a woman Air Force pilot? I cannot wait.
She is amazing. Her name is Cricket Masters. She is an Air Force pilot. She flies helicopters, and she is a badass. Cool. She is wonderful.
Where's she from?
She's going to tell us. She's here in Virginia. So she moves around. She's kind of stationed here now. Right. But she's wonderful, and she's going to tell us all about women in the military. And how that's going, what that's like for her, how it was for her to become a pilot.
Cool.
So I'm really excited. She's really, really wonderful. And I think she was engaged the last time I saw her, so I think probably by now she's probably married.
I can't wait. Really okay, guys, also, we have some awesome guests coming up in February. So make sure you watch Below Deck on Bravo. Yes. Also, make sure to watch the docuseries The Vow on HBO. It's about the cult NXIVM, one of the people who was in the cult and then helped get it shut down and send all these people to prison. Her name is Sarah. She's in the documentary. She also has a new book called Scarred. A true story of how I escaped NXIVM, the cult that the cult that bound my life.
Yeah. Scary.
But it's an awesome docuseries, and the cult is...
I'm excited to talk to her. That'll be really fun.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And check out, guys, if you want to see any past episodes, you can check out our website at womenchangingourworld.com. Like us on Facebook.
Share the show.
Follow
your friends
us.
will like us. If you like us, your friends will like us.
That's right. You'll like us. We're really nice, and we're really funny. We think we're funny. Like us.
What kind of funny?
Yeah.
Sometimes. And we're not even drinking.
Follow us on Instagram. Check it out and tune in for all of our new episodes. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. See you next Monday, guys.
Bye, guys. Keep changing our world.
Bye. Oh, Jimmy, your teacher was the funniest. She was good. I think we really should bring her on.